What's the biggest thing you learned, and what's your biggest question?
I guess the biggest thing I've learned is really just that they are executing, right? So the expense efficiency, that's a main thing. That's been a major initiative for the company. It's a focus of investors, and they're delivering on that. The trading results basically coming in FIC weaker, equity stronger. We sort of had that flagged by their competitors the other day. But from a longer-term perspective, executing on mobile. And then from a near-term perspective, the deposit pricing costs basically coming in very controlled. And so that bodes well for them, but it's something that we're going to be continuing to watch throughout the year.
Walter, why aren't we seeing a bigger reaction to Bank of America?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, I thought J.P. Morgan's earnings on Friday were pretty good. Investors certainly disagreed with that. So you're seeing a muted reaction so far with Bank of America. And I think it's maybe around the concerns on competition for deposits. I know y'all spoke about that earlier last hour, but you are starting to see that pick up. And then the fact that loan demand, while good, maybe is not as strong as people expected.
You own, as I understand it, Walter, you own Bank of America as a shareholder. Are you happy with the loan growth, or are you disappointed?
No, listen, I think the earnings were good. I mean, you talked about the efficiency ratio, the improvement in return on equity, return on average tangible equity also significantly improved. So I'm happy with the results. But again, I was happy with J.P. Morgan, which we own as well, and investors kind of shrugged that off. So we'll have to see how the day progresses with the share price.
Walter, the question being, can you really buy banks here? Would you be adding to that position when it feels like the best in some respects is baked in?
Well, we still think the valuations are very attractive here for financials. So, yes, if the stocks were to come off again, we would be adding exposure at this point to financials, because we do think as the economic growth picks up, as we exit the first quarter, that loan growth will pick up and follow that, and that'll be beneficial for financials and banks specifically.